करके आ working thing. Here too. Where we can go. Science of it. Yeah, that is where the fight took place between Kavin and the Pyro. Oh, you can do that. I can't collect them. Sad. I could have collected them, but okay.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
Yes.
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
Kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yumkasaur stands at the edge and
science
uses
of
its
the canopy
tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be
This
interested
is
in?
that. Wow,
Okay,
this is
that
that
does
tribe.
sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
Yes, and Paimon can fly, so not have any fear of bungee jumping as well. Right, Paimon? Bugs. Can I go here? I guess no. This place, don't you think it is rather difficult to recheck? Like if you just said built on top of something, huh? If you just destroy it from the base, the entire thing is like gone. Why? Why take such a risk? I am not becoming any dinosaurs today.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Will she too be a kid? Oh, he's not a kid at least, which is a good thing.
Chaska.
Oh, he's a guy. Very
Nice
nice,
to
but
see
also
you
a
again,
girl.
Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
Yes, you heard that right.
That's right.
Things are going wrong.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The
And
nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
he is not dead yet. Don't you be like that.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
Yes,
If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
exactly.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you.
It doesn't seem like it's the truth.
Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Oh, so that was all you were doing, huh? You were just checking.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Yes.
Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts.
Really?
So we slowly got to know each other that way.
It's a
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
good.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I mean, Lumine is a younger sister. Paimon has no child. She has no family. She's an Paimon is basically.
Yes.
You get it.
I'll introduce you to her sometime.
But Paimon has me, her partner.
But let's get back to business. Waina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream.
And
In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
this is fisherman.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though,
Okay.
I could recommend someone to you.
And who is this
Who?
person?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a
Oh.
keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Wow.
If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Bichama?
I too am a sea.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Yes.
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since
But why
Malcolm
does he
passed,
sound familiar to
he
us?
spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops.
Thank you.
Good
Good
luck.
luck.
I hope everything goes well.
Oh, so I guess you were hearing stories of Atea's hot spring buddies and Vishama came in that. I guess that is the truth. Doctor? You are a doctor. Here is Sanishmi. You happy with about my reputation with the science of the canal. Oh, we got his entire reputation.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops.
Ah,
that
that
must
must be him. Yes, never seen this guy before.
Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Wow, his voice is deep. Ah, good.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
It is.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Yes, we will be going to the Night Kingdom itself.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Paimon asked the right question.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
What is this?
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Of
Your
course.
friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not...
Okay.
It's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Of course, the students. Legend. Wow, this is a stone, huh? What's going on?
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon.
Wow,
Both
really?
connects the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Okay.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this.
Yes.
They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
What are
We'll
they?
go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special.
Hmm.
Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By
Yes.
creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it. Even though... Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so...
So what?
What an odd guy. He seemed so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
Yes.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachina.
What was the second task? I don't even remember it.
Emotional support is important.
But I will reach there, but from here. Why should I head there? I won't be doing that. Why do you keep mentioning this one specific way?
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total.
Deal.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
yes.
No problem at all. I'll even pass along some information
I'm
on the house.
surprised.
These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Chama. Hey, traveling man. Bajate.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Bajate.
I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Bajate. How do you pronounce it? Bajate. Bajate. Bajate.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough.
Thank you so much.
We will wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Yes, that is a
Well,
truth.
would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Thank you.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Oh,
Here
really?
you
Thank
go.
you.
By the way, I heard you mention Bichama just now. You running an errand for him then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know
Yes.
what happened between them?
Like, how
I
is
heard
my
about him in
voice?
passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Bichama and Malco.
Okay, okay. So yeah, everything is good. Let's continue.
Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit. while Vichama excelled at scouting.
Managed to.
5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
It's 5
But on
years
the
ago.
eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting.
Wow.
What happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss, and Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind.
And
It's just Melko and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
doesn't sound like it was his fault, but I can see him blaming him. Like he's the only one alive.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong,
Yes.
but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malko's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better.
We are
But
taking him to the Night Kingdom, so maybe it will feel better. Go there. Oh,
anyway, that's the gist.
can't this guy run? It is what you do, huh? Oh, you can do that. So bad. Where am I? Where am I? I need to get there. Can I just walk? Wow. Just how long? Did not die. How? I will put. Thinking once again, maybe try. Why again the angels? How? What is a path? What is the path? I see. Can I walk on that? See? This is basically what I had to do. First you guys get there. See what I said? How else would you reach there? You can actually get there from some different path as well, but who cares?
Did you get everything?
Yes,
Yep,
we
it's
got
all here.
almost everything.
When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a
Go ahead.
question? Are you seeking your friends in for the same reason as us?
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Oh, that's sad.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
Yes.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Yeah.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Yes, Abyss will. I am prepared for this time.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Okay, I am doing my job. One. Collect the fragments as if they are do the
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Hi. I will never be afraid of you.
Guys. No escape! Get it!
Why would I be afraid when you are the one who needs to be afraid of? And hi. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. And everything is good. These are the monsters you were talking about? So weak. Give me some gods to fight and then we can maybe talk.
Go, Barret Buddy!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Water jet! Bombs away!
And done. You are dead. You are all dead. You can laugh more.
Let it rain. Get him.
1, 2, 3, fight. 2, 3, fight. Something happened to that guy.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Yeah, not long, I can see. Active fragment. There are. Back to them one at a time. We need just one more. I think we are done.
Vichama!
Pichama. I thought he tired, but was just concerned.
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Yeah,
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
it is getting too strong, in fact.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
Yes, you will. And
This power.
Hanging in there?
I can't hold them back much longer. We are running out of time.
Go. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
Really?
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
What happened? She did something.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was.
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
3 minutes
Yeah,
to dodge
barely
it,
a
but what
second
about
before you
him?
made it go poof.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It
Must be
must
gone
be
by now.
completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Yes, yes, sir. Oh,
Let's just give him some space.
let's hope things get better for him.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
What's that? It's a thing.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words. Sure.
Also,
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
that
Not that I'm afraid to
This
die.
arc.
It's just... hard.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents
Oh.
died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you?
He died before him.
Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
It's sad.
Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us.
Unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking.
Wow.
And his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard, Chief, when you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors.
Right.
In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life. And if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so...
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the spirit...
One more sad thing.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you.
What?
They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister.
Oh.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Why?
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Okay, take your time.
Who is that?
Her sister.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood,
She did
it's
call
kind
herself
of a long
Chaska's
story.
sister. It's very small.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. That strength of will pushed her to survive.
Oh, chilly.
But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the Cuckoo Source. Wherever they went,
Is it
she
Tarzan, I
followed,
guess?
getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can...
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her.
Oh,
At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing
apologizing
to
to
everyone.
everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
Yes.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind,
There's no changing.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the night.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to.
Oh,
Better still.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say.
yes.
You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's
What is the
like
problem?
You don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a
Well, technically...
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below.
Ah.
You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a
Wow.
level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean,
Yes.
sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing...
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was
Wow.
made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even,
Not even by
force.
force.
Oh, I knew...
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
Yes, you don't know about
You
question.
don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics.
All right, whatever.
You...
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... You need to know something.
Yes, exactly.
What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
Oh, so something we can look forward
That's
to.
a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also
And
told you that managing your condition is equally important.
what condition?
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Yes.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Yes, your little
Support
sister.
me. I'll be back.
So, that's it.
You two.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood. Huh? I see. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff.
Wow.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Okay, I will stay safe there. Oh, tapi Christina asking. Oh, oh, please, do that. You don't die from these things, I know, right?
Alright, let's finish this fast.
1, 2, easy. It's easy as hell. Ah, bye. Am I supposed to go? I can do that, huh? Hearing some kind of noise. I can maybe get it. I'm supposed to get there. I guess I couldn't do that. I had reached there. Really. I wonder how did the bless? What is this place where I'm supposed to go? Oh, the door just killed me, huh? Oh, it's magma. I'm sure even a traveler might. I guess.
Life goes on.
She took just a big. I'm going. What? Beautiful. I just need to enter the chamber. We are done. And we can actually visit it. Play.
Else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Yes.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate.
Yes.
So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included.
Wow.
Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
Okay. Fire, it does not wait. Just showed us a fire, so maybe it will.
What is this place?
What is
Hey,
this?
isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa.
Man.
I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes.
Wow.
And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look if you're curious about an item. I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Yes. Who knows what we will find here? The chambers.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman
Wow.
named Matavaru. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant in his eyes. I saw a hunger.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious... Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch?
That's what he asked.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end,
Exactly.
he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also...
Maybe we can go head to head sometime.
Yes, maybe we can. No, I still have questions.
Dated, so she passed them on to me.
Wow.
The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh,
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
Beautiful. Oh, bad. Wonder what it is about.
Whoa, that
Tell
belt
me,
is bigger
Arthur.
than Paimon's head.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would...
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show...
That is what I believe the truth is. Well. Tales. Tell me about the talisman as well.
This is a
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Weapon. Got that.
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Wow.
Exiled?
You can get exiled from tribes.
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed when the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes, and ultimately, he perished. And because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their...
Wow.
He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed. Even now, his story is told throughout the land.
I can't talk to. Who? Huh? Okay, let's get back. We got one more mail from Muna. But this time, article. Will be stored there for days. Oh. Oh, I'm tired.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah!
Yes.
If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory?
That's right.
Wow.
The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribe. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future.
And is it not the
But
truth?
there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
How?
Once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Yes, neither do I.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
Would have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are.
Yes.
Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it.
Wow.
Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate.
Wait.
You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Yes.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
You ancient name record.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
The first Pyro Archon.
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
What is his framework?
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So you were just connected to the admin soul.
So it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister.
Wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
Yes.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, And experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
What now?
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Yes. Right.
Am I hallucinating again?
Oh.
Kachina, are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again? It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back. Everyone, you have to listen to me.
What?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing—
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. Well,
it's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or
Don't be like that.
behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me. You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve. I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yes, not ever.
We're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people,
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Ian-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not. Be careful out there.
Oh, we got an entire thing. I thought that door was open as well. I guess not. What's in the ground, right? We got 4 dimensions. Yeah, why now? What the hell is... Anyway, I reached it. I have both the fire and the water. Nothing for me to worry about. Electro. Ruin. Ruins have it.
So we're underneath Natland right now? It looks nothing.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Oh, really?
Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Isn't they can't?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So
What you're saying is, we're not in for an...
No, it's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here.
Okay, no worries.
Why are you all laughing like that?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm eager to get started.
You.
Then let's go. We won't let it...
Adventurous you for a moment. Just really think. Entire.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
So basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
I can't fight using them, huh?
Go, Baron Bunny!
Yes, Barret Bunny.
I'll race you there!
1, 2, 3, and done.
Rise. I taste...
Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone get their fair chance of beating. Don't worry, I won't leave anyone. See what I told? And what do we have here?
No one escapes my sight!
What do you think you are doing?
But
Life goes on. Wow.
And over. That is all you guys heard. You are just a fish, yeah. Shut up. Huh. Call. The Ember killed you. One with the least amount of combat XP party. Oh. Never became this.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Yes. Rituals.
Rise.
Water jet!
Hey, how about Earth? And done. Who will die first? Me or you?
Water jet!
No, what? Fuck it.
Feel it.
No escape!
You guys won't approach it. And will die by my hand.
Oh.
Go, Baron Buddy!
Do you really think you can defeat the healer of my party? Think again.
That's cheap!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you only have damage of 133.
Life goes on.
You get freeze? Yes, you can.
Go, Baron Buddy!
1, 2. You did not die. Of course, you should have died a long time ago.
Rise.
Enter. Oh, this time it is this. Easiest opponents ever. Let me tell you again.
Faster.
Easiest opponents ever. Yeah. The only way I love fighting them is being their side. You think you are all good, huh?
Go.
Oh, what? Still think you can fight me? I think you were an idiot, right? And inside you. You really are idiot.
Okay, get it. Not so hard.
I'm inside.
I taste blood.
This guy is just jumping around.
Go, berry bunny.
Why are they focusing on me? Why exactly are you focusing on me?
Get it. No one escapes my sight. Bombs away. Faster. Opening box of adept.
I will do everything I can just to kill you.
Go, berry bunny.
And dude. You got the worst party setup ever.
Life goes on.
And now you also can come. Oh, that's why you were all like that, huh? I get it now.
Let it rain.
Let it rain. Come here. So we did of a guy.
Wheel of life.
You know what? I will do ult just for you. Easy. Yeah. I wonder what I will get next.
Go.
How about I get hurt? Right.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
How about we do this? See what I said? Better than those. You know, you can climb the mountains or you will.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up.
Not too sure. Reach too far. But if it is far away, then
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
what happened? Did I change anything?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
A second, I think I just missed. I did not miss anything. Can continue. There is a bit
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world...
Paimon's more worried about how we're...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Don't try it now. Don't try to run
You really
away.
think that little of Paimon?
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is...
The terrain.
Yeah, these floating...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
What does that mean you are?
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the spirit speak, but we had to destroy it.
Yes.
Otherwise, Vichama and...
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly...
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be... You're looking
I
for
guess
a
I'm
young
tired
girl
right
with
now. I will
children
just end the
right?
stream after this.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ending soon. Ending right now. Bye bye.